Yes. Ads are online. But the timer ain't ticking down. On opposite day. Fantastic save. Wait, let's see. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of setting up here. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any countdown today because I have no fucking clue. I don't usually do countdowns whenever I do like these Nintendo Direct reaction things. So I'm just gonna have to get up and go because I could not watch this show live because I was busy at that time, and also because I forgot to set up. But even if I did set up, like I wouldn't be able to have reacted live anyway. So let me just turn this on. Okay. Okay, so, Nintendo Direct, Partner Showcase, August 27th, 2024. How's it doing? How's it going, everybody? I have not seen this show, as per usual. Please, no spoilers in chat. Assuming anybody's watching right now, I'm hoping that, hoping I can, you know, get through this, like, completely, well, unfortunately I can't because I was spoiled by, like, one announcement. And another announcement I wasn't entirely spoiled by, but, I did see the name floating around on the internet, so unfortunately I kind of had to avoid the internet because I guess, like, something big was announced at this, showcase. Which is surprising, because, you know, partner showcases don't generally, announce anything major. You know, compared, at the very least, compared to, like, Nintendo Directs. But yeah, I really needed to get this reaction out of the way. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'll give my my overall general thoughts at the end. Okay, so let's see if I can get into this video without being spoiled by anything. I'm not looking at the try not to look at the thing here. Well, that's fucking Indie World. Yeah, it's so funny how, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and, pause the music here. I'm trying not to, be spoiled by this tab on the right side here. I have no idea what that says. I don't know why they changed the page to make it look like that, but you know, I've been trying to avoid it as best I can. And how fucking lovely. They got all those little tabs down there, too. Showing you exactly what was announced. Fucking lovely. Okay, let's get right into this. Let's see, what all the hubbub is about, apparently. Okay, so this is the tune-in section. Alright, so this is, the Indie World thing. I guess we're doing both back-to-back, apparently. Alright, let's get started. Let's see what we have here. And I was also hesitant on, you know, allowing alerts for a Pokemon, the PCG thing, but I figured, you know what, since this is just a partner showcase, I guess I can just have it on, regardless. And I'm also using my my little mini keyboard because my Pro 2 controller is kind of on the fritz right now, so I'm not really able. I'm using my SN30 Pro Plus as a substitute, but that doesn't use X input, so
sure thing.
I'm having to use that for the time being.
Here's the deal.
Watch and listen.
I hate portals.
Okay. I really wish people would shut the fuck up about this game. Like, honestly, it's like, this has become one of those games where it's kind of gotten to the point where, like, the more I hear about it, the more times people acknowledge its existence, the less I want to fucking play it, just to fucking spite people. I really wish people would stop calling this shit a goddamn masterpiece. Like, you're just making me not want to fucking play this game. That was a Dave the Diver character? Okay. But yeah, that's kind of the main reason why Balatro has been, you know, making all these fucking, you know, crossover events, because it got popular enough. Yeah, I think something like this probably should have been expected. Oh, and it's a free update, so there's that. That's cool.
Hola, som Nova d'Estudio, l'equip darrere de Gris, i ara el pròxim joc Neva. El nostre joc és una història
the guys behind Gris. I still haven't played that one.
de l'Alba. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del joc, una neva més gran i ferotge...
And if anybody wants me to play that game so fucking badly, you're gonna have to fucking buy that shit for me. And you're gonna have to pay to see me play it too. So fucking tired of hearing about that shit.
Cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Alright, so what is this? And I'm assuming the majority of these games aren't going to be, they're not going to be, like, you know, exclusively, for, Switch. I think I've seen this one on Steam one time. I kind of came across this one at some point. I think I might have this, wishlisted too. I don't remember what it's called. You know, the character, the aesthetic looks familiar, though. Even though they just fucking said what it was called. October 15th, huh?
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth.
Holy shit! I can't believe that didn't occur to me. The fact that they're showing off indie.
No time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save
that kind of
the
caught me
company?
off guard.
Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicle,
That kind of looked like the garbage place from Secret of the Nameless Kingdom
all walks of
for a
life,
second.
each with a story that's interwoven with moths.
Anyways, as I was saying earlier,
Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue
damn,
choices and
this
be
looks
sure
like a
to bring
really
your
unique
fighting words.
title. What the fuck
Your
is
choices
this?
influence how the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings.
Seems like
to
multiple
unravel.
genres too.
So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch.
I don't suppose this is
next
supposed to
spring.
be like a spiritual successor to Undertale or anything.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio
Way more than
from
fucking
Productions in Indonesia.
Everhood.
We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend
You know,
and
these
the
people
original
can't fucking
creator
look
Fahmi,
past the damn
we created
surface.
Coffee Talk episode 2.
Anyway, okay, so this is Coffee
I'm Anya
Talk.
Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly alongside Junkie at Toge.
Hi, I'm Ogawa, a writer and English to Japanese games.
Anyways, I just realized I think the main reason why they put Indie World before the Nintendo Direct is because nobody's fucking watching Indie World.
To expand the Coffee Talk world.
Because all it has is just
Over the last year,
like either
develop
games
a
that
story
that are already like
retains the
cross-platform,
elements Coffee Talk
or
fans
like
are
they
fond
might
of,
announce
but
maybe
at the same
one
time,
like
bring
new
something
game or
new to the
something, but
table.
And
that
now,
people might take
we're very
interest
proud
in.
to announce an
Like, there's a
exciting
reason
new
why
game
people
for
aren't
Coffee
tuning
Talk
in.
fans.
Coffee Talk Tokyo.
It's really just for games that weren't already on the Switch coming to Switch. But yeah, I did try out the demo for the first game. Couldn't really get into it. Yeah, I hadn't really been able to do a whole lot of work, you know, considering that I'm, you know, still trying to recover from this cystoscopy that I had yesterday. I guess technically 2 days ago now. Coffee Talk Tokyo. Huh. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was going to be okay, inside joke, I guess. All right, let's see. Who do
check
we
out
got
some
here?
upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Hey! Mission!
Ooh, okay.
Discover
Events.
a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC.
I still have no idea
Gear
what
up
the
for a
100
journey full of
catch thing
oddities
is.
and wonders in which
The
Valir and
75
Zale will
event
have to
catch
play
thing
by
is
new
for a
rules
Hisuian
to put a
Typhlosion,
stop to a cursed
which was
carnival.
honestly kind of disappointing since that was one of the rewards in a previous
skillful
event.
juggler. While
Is this
Valir
Sea of
was an
Stars?
acrobat. Together with new playable character Artie, they'll explore new areas and battle through dangerous dungeons in their quest to save the world of Orlage.
A malevolent spectacle awaits when this free DLC for Sea of Stars
Of
launches
course, you
on
gotta
Nintendo
have a
Switch
train
next
boss in
spring.
there because, childhood.
Hey, get out of my swamp!
Sorry, Amber. But just like onions, this swamp has layers.
Oh my god, stop
that need
it.
to be blasted away.
Ugh, fine. I'm ogre it anyway. A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash Simulator. Feel like an all-star as you wash away the
Oh,
world
God.
covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe, including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor with a new night-themed character model. And get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack DLC makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this autumn.
Don't ever do that again,
Our team has
please.
been working on a new game called Morsels. You play as a mouse.
I think you just added another reason to not tune
using
into this
magical
shit.
cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a challenging roguelike set in a grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter. This is a genre I love.
Yeah, I think I'm about at like maybe
Stamina
35
programming,
catches now.
we've been able to turn it into
Yeah, I haven't
something
really
much
been able
cooler and
to,
efficient.
keep up with that as much as I
Helping
really
people
wanted
play
to.
Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic
I
action.
highly doubt that 100 catches is going to be the another
Please
Master
enjoy the
Ball,
first ever trailer for our
but I do want to at the very least get this this event package at 50 catches. This aesthetic looks familiar. It looks like what was it, Dead Cells? Where it has the like 3D models, but with like that pixelated filter. Really need to get around to making that poll. I'm still not entirely sure exactly what games I want to put on there. I did add a few new additions, but I think I might have too many options on there, so I might have to like cut down. But I have this weird feeling that it's going to be pretty close between 3 games in particular. Does Annapurna publish these kinds of games regularly?
They say home is where the heart is.
Seems
And
like the
that's
kind of publisher
especially
that
true
would
for
that
this
focuses
next
more on
game.
like story-related,
Household objects,
story-focused
appliances, and even
titles.
concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters, there are plenty of unconventional partners to choose from. Fall madly in love with Fabrizio the Cabinet. Become besties with Shelly the Shelf. Or come to despise Doug, your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No way! Lux the Lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced characters as you
Fully
get to
voiced,
know
huh?
them and form meaningful relationships.
Perish the thought, swashbuckler.
I drive as quick as my whip.
No.
Your choices can result not just in love, but also in
Yeah, that needs work.
or even disdain.
Find the object of your affection.
I do
when
not
Team
believe that these are
Everything
characters.
Launches on Nintendo Switch, October 24th.
Team 17. This honestly seems like the kind of game like that Devolver would publish.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Red Nexus Games. The two of us created the first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added 2 of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
Wow, 7 people making a game for Nintendo
Stealing your
Switch.
gold for as long
hey,
as you
Peggle.
can remember. It's time
Yeah, it's
to
amazing
delve
how
into the
much,
heart of their lair
how
and
much
exact
game
your
development
revenge
has
with the power
has
of
evolved
pegs.
over the years.
In this
Like
roguelike,
one game,
Chico-inspired
one guy can make a
RPG,
game, and it can instantly
you'll
get
aim
popular
orbs
overnight.
To hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating.
Oh, okay,
the
so it's
blow will
Peggle with
deal
a
to your
RPG mechanic.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power of your orbs, and more. With careful planning and aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs.
But to be honest, at the very least, you know, hearing all of this explanation going on, at the very least, I would rather watch this over the fucking Game Awards.
Nintendo Switch as a timed
Maybe even over fucking Sony State of Play. Like, yeah, the announcer is annoying as hell, but at least they're actually describing what's in the game. What's in these games. And they're not just, like, presenting them as just, like, movie trailers. In fact, I heard that apparently Sony State of Play was supposed to be soon, I guess. And I did actually end up watching the Future Game Show, and I only found like 2 games that I took interest in. One of them I actually remember the name of. And I think a big part of that too was because apparently they said that it was that was developed by some guys who made Cuphead and Rick and Morty.
Okay, follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far.
Fuck. I don't remember the name of this one.
There's a.
I definitely remember
Let's try
the
this
name
again.
of this one, though. I don't remember the name of it, but it,
Good thing we're tied together.
Shut up.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh. All right, let's slow it down. And jump.
I'm not convinced.
Hey.
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
Please
Oh
stop.
boy. As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to
Pico Park,
navigate
that's what it
levels
is.
full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Okay, so the 8-player thing is new, I'm assuming? Wow, that's
skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit.
that's pretty risky.
60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players
And
you
also
have
seeing that
Think it'll be a walk
wait,
in the
did it say
park?
procedurally generated?
Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today. Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to Nintendo Switch in the near future.
Oh, hey. Shovel of Hope DX, what the fuck? Huh, it's only Shovel of Hope though, but it's not the entire collection. Interesting. Europa, I've heard of this one. Shovel of Hope DX. Wonder what that's gonna entail. Like, is that gonna be like a remake or a remaster or something? And why only Shovel of Hope? Yeah, I think this is just a detective novel. I thought this game was out already. Metal Slug Tactics. Oh wait, I think it might already be out, but it just wasn't already on the Nintendo Switch. I might need to see more about that one before I make a decision for that one.
Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
Oh yeah, this is one of the things that I got spoiled on. Yeah, Pizza Tower on any console at all, let alone Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I could actually imagine this being a bigger deal than it initially seems, because like a game like this you'd think would fit really well on consoles anyway. I think the main reason why they waited so long was because they wanted to get the noise thing in the game first before they released it on anything else. That way you wouldn't have to worry about like any like day one patches, you know, adding the free DLC later. Pretty smart when you think about it. Totally understandable. So I'm assuming this means that this is a finished game now? Like, are they like just done updating it? I hope to God I don't get copyright claim for this. Oh, available later today. Huh.
That's all for today's
now
Indie
it's
World. We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank you to our indie community and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Stick around for more exciting news.
They had to do Indie World before the Nintendo Direct. We got him there. Trap him in the elevator. Make him watch this shit before the elevator even begins to move. Alright, to be fair, I did see a few games that I actually took interest in. I just hate the way that it's being presented. I do like that they're actually talking about the games. I just don't like the tone,
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct
the direction,
Showcase.
that they took the way that they were
Nintendo Switch
presenting
games
it.
launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay.
And they really need to tone down on the adjectives too.
These games are falling into place.
All right. Is this a collection?
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games.
Oh.
Experience the 1988.
I never actually thought of that. A Tetris collection. Like, I guess it's the kind of thing that you would never think about, primarily because, like, so many different games are, you know, so many different, like, Tetrises. Like, they can all kind of blend together. Like, it's easy to forget. Oh, shit, is this the original, that's the original fucking, Magical Tetris Challenge. Wow. They have Hatris in there. Holy shit.
Enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the series.
Huh, interesting.
You can also watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players. Tetris Forever drops onto Nintendo Switch
that's interesting.
this year. Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, I thought it was already out. Maybe I'm thinking of a different version.
And be on the lookout for a future Tetris 99 Grand Prix event, also coming this winter.
Tetris Forever, I'm assuming it's tied to.
Speed into the unknown.
No straight roads.
Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure. After receiving a mysterious distress signal, you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved. Ride the stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes filled with all sorts of alien structures, from scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style, solve puzzles, and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there to help you.
I guess it would depend on how challenging the game is. It looks promising, though.
Corner of this vast planet. You never know what.
You know, given the scale of the world, I hope to God that it has, you know, enough content to justify that size.
On Nintendo Switch.
I really don't like when open worlds have like gigantic worlds with nothing in it.
Floats your goat.
It's all just like empty
Welcome
calorie
to the
high
vast
candy.
island of San Angora, where you'll take on the role
Like
of
we should not be encouraging that kind of thing.
We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure, you'll headbutt, lick, and explode your way across
I
the
thought this game was already out. I thought it was already on Switch too.
Want to drive around town?
Or wait, is this like DLC for something?
Antagonize the locals? You can do all of that and more. Complete quests and gain karma to progress the story and unlock customization.
Oh wow, there's a story mode in this game? Holy shit.
Nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes.
I've never actually heard of that. Goat Simulator story mode?
Angry, and even tasty goats.
That sounds like something that you'd hear in fucking a Telltale game.
And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in 2-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
Physical version. Has there ever been a physical? Oh yeah. Well, I mean on the Nintendo Switch. I know that there were physical versions on like other consoles of the other games. Oh hey, Falcom. I really need to get back into Falcom games somewhere. The only one that I really played was the Ark of Nepeshka. Hunters. Alright. Something that wasn't made by Ubisoft, hopefully. I didn't get to see the publisher. Yeah, I've heard that Outlaws was getting some expectedly shit. Oh shit! Worms Armageddon. Anniversary edition, okay. I'm sure that's a big deal for a couple of people. Dreamlight Valley. Oh. That's funny, they're advertising a new event. But they're not even gonna say what the event is.
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
Is this DLC for a different game?
Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox adventure.
I really wish people would stop it with the member berries.
Make some hilarious mayhem by performing whimsical skydives, digging up treasure in the
like they're not even that clever.
Or even blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on
this seems like a mod for a different game, honestly. I can't put my finger on it, though.
Buckle up.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind. When SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Doesn't seem like the kind of thing I'd be interested in. Seems a lot more sandboxy than Cosmic Shake.
Let's get started. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series.
You know, that's actually kind of intriguing, seeing how popular the fitness boxing series has gotten.
Train more regularly.
A lot more popular than I initially thought that it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like some obscure title stuck on the Wii.
But it looks like you've got more in you.
Once you're done, try going the distance.
With an extra workout?
Maybe I should consider picking this up.
With mitt drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
Looking good.
And in sit-fit boxing, you can complete exercise.
You know, that reminds me, whatever happened to the, whatever happened to, the Ring Fit accessory? They only ever made, like, one game for that thing, and then they just kind of forgot about it. You know, dude, that could have been a good opportunity. This could have been a good opportunity to bring that thing back.
You as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on Nintendo Switch December 5th.
I don't know how to feel about the subtitle.
This is going to be a match.
Oh, hey, yeah, Terry and Street Fighter.
8 Capcom fighting games.
Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Here's the complete roster of games. Capcom versus SNK, Millennium.
Capcom versus SNK, okay.
Capcom versus
I know that.
SNK 2.
Goddamn, let's see, does this have SVC Chaos?
Project Justice.
Project Justice. Okay. I'm sure that's a big deal for a lot of people. Fighting Evolution, that's a name I hadn't heard in a while.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Plasma Sword, Nightmare of Pilstein.
Okay.
Power Stone.
Oh shit, Power Stone, let's fucking go.
And Power Stone.
And Power Stone 2, god damn! Okay, that's fucking impressive.
Each game has its own.
I never knew that I never knew that I wanted the both Power Stone games back.
You can also visit the museum to enjoy.
Now, which games are going to be
music from each game?
Online multiplayer?
Capcom
capable.
Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo.
God damn, both I completely forgot about those franchises. About those franchises.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th. Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I know that this is probably going to be like, this is still probably taking the cake for like the biggest deal. Like, they probably could have easily just ported MVC 2 and then just been done with it.
Take a look at this.
But I love that they went the extra mile and gave us like the entire MVC franchise, including the standalone titles, you know, Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, and they just kind of threw in the Punisher. Hey, Fire God, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Have a good time watching the Direct. Yeah, this is my first time ever watching this. No spoilers, please. But yeah, dude, Power Stone 1 and 2. Now, has there been a, have they ported Rolling Thunder yet? Is that part of the, like, arcade stadium? Welcome to TGA land. I honestly I didn't notice
to
that
the
there was
newest
like
entry
any
in the
gameplay
Atelier
in there.
series, featuring a brand new protagonist.
Like my mind just kind of started
let's see
wandering
some more
because of how they were presenting it.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games. HD remasters of the first 2 Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo Switch in one bundle. Meet and befriend up to 108 allies.
Is this going to use the Octopath engine?
During your travels, you can strengthen your
No, it's not. Okay.
and expand your spheres of influence while fighting.
Wait, is it?
This collection adds new support features, like the ability to speed
Alright, never mind.
automate battles with a single button. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, Gate Rune, and Do Not
Yo, this
Unification
Octopath engine
Wars
thing must be
launches on
really
Nintendo
easy to
Switch
use, and you keep
March
seeing
6th,
so many remakes
2025.
being made with this thing.
The HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III draws near. After gathering your companions and selecting their vocations, you can
Oh
now
boy.
customize
Yeah, I heard about what
their
happened with the
voice,
character
and more.
creation system.
With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies. there may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures onto Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. 3 Castlevania games.
Oh yeah, I heard about the
Nintendo DS.
Yeah, I also saw. Yeah, this is the other name that I saw. Wandering around the place. Like, I've been wondering for the longest time, how the hell are they going to? Whoa!
Featuring the original and
Haunted Castle. Oh sh!
Plus, there's
whoa! What the fuck did that say? Hold on a second. Wait. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did it say? What did it just say?
Also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version.
Oh, okay. So is this a? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was like they said like Castlevania Adventure Rebirth or something.
Dominus Collection.
But yeah, I was wondering how in the world are you gonna port? Wait, hold on. Let me see. What are they doing here?
Castlevania Dominus Collection.
Ah, okay. I see what's going on. Wow, look at that. Okay, I see. Look at that. So is this how the game screen is going to look? They just have the big screen here and then the map and the statistics down here? Okay. I was wondering how they were going to do that.
The Dominus Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I don't know though. I think it might take some getting used to, considering that that you're looking at one side of the screen.
The award.
I wonder if there was like a more like natural way to implement that stuff, to just have the entire game screen just taking up the whole thing, and then just like pressing a button or holding a button in order to
such as Queen Himiko. Friendship is her
in order to I guess swap to the map or statistics or whatever.
Research new technologies.
But that probably would have required more work on their end.
The map and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations.
Yeah, I guess I can understand why they would do that
by choosing different
to keep it a port status
in the modern age
instead of like I guess remaster status.
Japan, known for its scientific strength.
But at least we're getting the collection. Like I kind of had a feeling that they were going to, but I just didn't know how they were going to port the DS games.
An empire that stands the test of time. Turn the page on a.
But I find it really interesting that they also gave us Haunted Castle as well.
Launches on Nintendo Switch February 11th.
And a reimagined version. Now, was the reimagined version like ever in anything else, or was this like an original thing?
Transcending time.
Hey, Golden Dandelion, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
The 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F.
Okay. We got 12 more minutes.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia.
Good to know that I've been trying to avoid the internet as best I can until I reacted to this. I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing well.
Several years.
I am now. After my cystoscopy.
With their strong friendship.
I was going to talk about that today, but I figured, you know what? I'll do it in the next stream.
The now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds
I've been really meaning to get to Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2, but all this other stuff keeps happening. DDR sets, and now we got this partner showcase thing here.
Shining blade of triumph.
Let's see. 11 minutes left. I guess I can go ahead and give my initial thoughts on it at this point. So far, this partner showcase, I think it was actually better than the last partner showcase that we had.
Adorable adventures. One.
Now, it didn't have anything like mind blowing. I think like the most mind blowing thing in it, closest to that, was Capcom Fighting Game Collection 2, primarily for the Power Stone 1 and 2 announcements. And I think that's a bigger deal, primarily because than the Castlevania Dominus collection, because I find it really interesting that my childhood, dude. Yeah, I find it interesting that they call it the Dominus collection. I guess they had to. I don't know if the name Dominus is related to like the DS game, aside from the first and last letters of the word Dominus. But I guess they had to like name it something that wasn't just flat out DS collection. They were able to get away with Advanced Collection because they didn't have to have the word Game Boy in it. But as far as the fighting game collection too, I know it has You know, it has a fair mix of popular and unpopular titles.
Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous.
But goddamn, I completely forgot that I wanted that I really wanted the Power Stone games to be
as the newest employee of
ported, at the very least ported.
Plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show.
I feel like I'm the only person who's excited for this game. Oh, this one? Are you talking about? Ooh, what's going on?
Mission. And hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be
are you talking about this one or the one that we saw before? The My Sims one?
Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar.
Oh, My Sims. Yeah, I guess it's understandable.
Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch this winter. And if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex,
but, you know, I've just generally never really been much of a fan of like city builders in general.
Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
The closest I've ever gotten to that is Animal Crossing New Leaf. You know, I tried to stick with it for as long as I could.
Let's check out.
I think the main reason why I dropped off earlier than I would have liked is because of the whole like limited space thing. Hey, what else we got here? Oh, Just Dance. $9.24? Oh wow, that's coming out next month. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people were really excited for this one. Just Dance is still going on, huh? It looks like it has more vibrant, like, camera movements, though. I don't know about the Funko Pop thing. Horizons Adventure. Dude, that is so, like, how often do you see a Lego video game of, like, another video game? The only other one I can think of is Lego Rock Band. Like, wasn't Lego Halo, like, an April Fool's joke or something?
Why you stand in my way?
Me? I should ask the same of you!
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma. After a calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased to exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the runes,
yeah, as far as original games go,
than ever before. As an
I don't remember. I think there was one game that original game I mean that I took interest in. Let me see.
Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster. And the sacred parasol to summon rain.
That one looks okay.
These treasures and your
they announced a couple of collections. Tetris Forever. God, I never would have thought making a collection of Tetris games.
Construct houses and more to revive nature and establish.
But honestly, I think that might be for the better, considering that there are a lot of games that a lot of Tetris variants that do radically different things. It's very easy to just like blend them all together and say, "Oh, it's Tetris."
Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore certain monsters.
And that's coming from somebody who regularly plays DDR games, somebody who's mastered every single set on Retro Achievements as far as DDR games go.
As you settle,
I'd like to think that that line of thinking also transfers to other franchises that have largely a similar like gameplay philosophy.
Even be on the horizon.
Tetris.
Experience a beloved series reimagined.
Okay.
In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo Switch next spring.
Alright, so are they going to give us one more game, or is this the last one?
Next will be our last announcement. Okay. Please take a look.
Oh shit, Yakuza! What the fuck? Or I guess Like a Dragon, it should be called now. I have all... Yakuza Kiwami.
Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza.
And is this a remake of the original game?
Patriarch. And Haruka, a young girl on the run. Two individuals whose fates intertwine.
Yeah, I have been really curious about this franchise for a while. I've only played the original Yakuza for about like half an hour.
The twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs.
But that was primarily because of or is this a new game? Is this a remake or a new game?
Combat. Fight bare knuckle, or arm yourself with makeshift weapons and go up against anything in your way.
Yeah, dude, this fucking these combat mechanics look really
So take a break from brawling, everyone.
They look really interesting. It's just that there have been so many entries in the Yakuza franchise now that I honestly don't even know where to start anymore.
When Yakuza Kiwami
I'm honestly kind of surprised that there's no Yakuza representation in Smash.
That's all.
You'd think that would be a no-brainer. At the very least, a group of spirits.
Thank you for watching.
All right, so yeah, that's everything. But yeah, I kind of knew that. Oh yeah, the rhythm boxing. I think that was the one that I said that I took interest in. Yeah, primarily because I was impressed with you know, how many entries are in the franchise now. I thought it was just gonna stay like an obscure like Wii shovelware obscure title. I still find it hilarious that they had to show off Indie World before the Nintendo Direct. We got them there. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's go ahead and go over. I guess we'll have to go over both of them one more time. Balatro, I really wish people would shut the fuck up about that game. Moth Kubit. This game, okay, yeah, this game looked a little interesting. Yeah, outside of the whole, like, DDR thing. Nice to know that it has actual, like, multiple, like, timing windows. That way you're not just, you can't just, you know, do the whole, like, ghost tap thing. You know, Friday Night Funkin'. But yeah, this looks like a game that's, I guess, supposedly trying to take inspiration from Undertale? Maybe? But with, like, a different art style. Way more than the Everhood games, I'll say that. But based on what I'm seeing right now, it looks like they're trying to have, like, a lot more, like, gameplay styles than, what seems... Yeah, yes, side-scrolling shooter, rhythm game, RPG. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be, primarily an RPG per se. I think this is just going to be like one of those sampler titles like Princess Peach Showtime was. I just hope that it I hope that it doesn't, you know, just dabble in everything. I hope they actually, like, you know, take the time to, like, make something, like, intriguing, something what's the word I want to use here? I hope these game modes actually have, like, content in it. It's not just there just so it can be there. Yeah, I want something more than just, you know, surface level when it comes to all these things. Yeah, I'm usually really, kind of cautious about games like these that try to do, like, all these different genres at once. Because it seems that they seem to have a hard time, like, committing to one. And then the whole thing just ends up, you know, falling flat because of it. Because they, because they try to do, like, so many different things. I heard that Kingdom Hearts 3 was guilty of that, too. Sea of Stars, I haven't played that one yet. I'm really curious about that one. For some reason, I get like, Super Mario RPG vibes from that one. So I got DLC for that. Power Wash Simulator DLC. Morsels, Alright, Date Everything. I swear to God, that looks like something that Devolver Digital would publish. Peglin, yeah, this one was a really unique concept. You know, Peggle, like it's so interesting seeing puzzle games getting the RPG treatment, or I guess the Puzzle Quest treatment. You know, Gyromancer, and then you got this one, Peglin, which is like RPG Peggle. Let's see, Pico Park 2. Oh yeah, and then there's also a Pizza Tower. I know that's a big deal for a lot of people. And I could totally understand why. Like, you'd think that that would have already been on consoles by now. But like I said earlier, I think the main reason why they held off on releasing it on consoles was so they could put the noise DLC into the game itself, into the cartridge itself. That way it's not, taking up a hard drive space on the Nintendo Switch. Which is actually pretty smart when you think about it. I don't know if it's on any other console, or if this is just a Switch exclusive thing. Outside of its PC origins. Alright, so now we're getting into the Nintendo Direct. We got Tetris Forever. I think something like this was actually kind of needed. I honestly don't know if there was any other Tetris collection game. The only ones that I can think of are the ones where Tetris was like bundled in with another puzzle game, like Tetris and Dr. Mario. That's the only one I can think of. Never mind. Oh yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris. But yeah, I think I didn't know that this was something that was actually kind of needed, and I had no idea. Apparently, there was a one of these games is essentially that. I guess the origin of the mixed next feature, where two players share a next window, and whenever a player drops a piece, then the one of the pieces in the middle of the next thing ends up like going up and then drops into like either Magical Tetris Challenge, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Or if you saw this trailer, then you probably know which one I'm referring to. Star Overdrive. I hope to God this game has a reason to be as big as it is. I hope it actually has like the content to justify it. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game. It looks a lot more sandboxy than it honestly kind of looks like one of those like open world like wobble body physics like ragdoll physics games. I find it very interesting that they used the Patrick Star aesthetic. But I guess they did that to like give it sort of a unique to like give it like more of a unique identity on the surface level. Because yeah, if you were going to make a video game that primarily revolved around Patrick, but then again, they did that with a TV show too, and I haven't seen that show. So, Fitness Boxing 3, I'm actually kind of intrigued. I might pick this up December 5th, 2024. Capcom Fighting Game Collection, the Power Stone games. Enough said. I just don't know if oh wow, they even have their own training modes. I wonder if the Power Stone games are going to have their own training modes as well. But yeah, it doesn't look like this collection has SVC Chaos, which I find very interesting. But it does have... Yeah, that is so strange. Yeah, it has Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2, but it doesn't have SVC Chaos. Yeah, that ended up being its own separate. Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier. Yeah, I initially thought that because of the nature of the games being SNK crossovers, I thought initially that these games were just going to be standalone titles. And I thought like maybe a more likely standalone title would have been SNK 2. CVS 2, not SVC Chaos. But I think ultimately that's primarily because of my my own personal experience with the franchise. I've only ever played CVS 2. I had no idea that there was a pro version. But yeah, apparently to this day, people are still trying to figure out the meta of Capcom versus SNK 2. Primarily because of like how much stuff is in it. You've got like what 6 different grooves. You've got like a relatively sizable roster of characters, and all these different like capabilities. Like it's not just limited to different like super meters. Like there are some grooves that allow for like air dodges. Some allow for parries. Some don't. Project Justice. I'm sure a lot of people who grew up with that one is yeah, this one was I hadn't seen that game in a very long time. Now wait a minute, weren't the Street Fighter Alpha games already in the Street Fighter like Anniversary Collection? Okay, well, Street Fighter Alpha 3 upper. Alright, Plasma Sword. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of 3D fighting games. But I do want to revisit Power Stone 1 and 2 at some point. Yeah, I don't really think I, gave those games a fair chance. I played them on the PSP, by the way. That was the only other time that those two games were ported. I don't think anybody knows about the existence of those games. Hey! Mission! So yeah, I think I already have the other mission Pokemon for that one. But, yeah. Power Stone 1 and 2. There's a Capcom Fighting Game Collection. Oh, MVC, I mean. Castlevania DS Collection. And, what other game did it have with it? I think it was just, Haunted Castle and the, reimagining thing. Yeah. Yeah, was this reimagining ever, like, in, yeah, Haunted Castle Revisited. I think that might be an original game for this collection. Wait, what the hell was that earlier? Oh, that was playlist. Okay. Wow. Okay, good to know that they did more than just, the bare minimum. They kind of pulled a Punisher with this one. Not just a Punisher, but they also kind of, assuming that Revisited is like an original game, or I guess an original remake, they also kind of pulled an Atari 50, just not to, as extreme of a degree. But still, I'm glad that that all the handheld games have been, ported now, so you can play them on the Switch. And I'm assuming there's going to be Steam versions of them as well. My Sims. Not really into city bundles, city builders, or I guess farm sims. Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't actually pay attention to this. What the fuck is this? Security Breach Ruins. That's amazing how this game is getting DLC. Especially after the what the fuck is it called? Wow, that is some horrible frame rate. I hope to God that's not in the actual game. I mean, Lord knows the original game already has a lot of fucking problems in it. Alright, so highlights, Rune Factory. Yeah, Epic Mickey Rebrush. I really wish people would stop calling this game underrated. Like, yeah, it's sold like shit, but everybody fucking knows about it, dude. Like, I know they promoted the fuck out of this game. I've never played it for myself, but I own that one, and I also own the sequel, Epic Mickey: The Power of Two. That's the game that I never fucking hear anybody talking about. But I think maybe a big reason for that is primarily because I've heard a lot of like mediocre things about that one. And then you got Yakuza Kiwami. So, but overall, I think this this partner showcase thing, it turned out to be not a complete snorefest this time around. I guess I could probably rate it. I'm kind of at a tie between a 5 and a 6 out of 10. Maybe I'll give it a 6 out of 10, because I do know that a lot of people were really excited for things like Pizza Tower on Switch, and then there's also Capcom Fighting Game Collection, Tetris Forever. I don't know about that one. Fitness Boxing 3, that one actually looks interesting. I think that might just be my my rhythm game bias showing. MVC Fighting Game Collection, getting a release date. Couple of release dates. Oh yeah, Castlevania DS Collection. Yeah. So it seems like the majority of like heavy hitters in the show, I guess if you could call them that, are pretty much just, collections and ports and such. Tetris, Castlevania DS, Capcom Fighting Games. And I'm assuming this is a remake. I can't see how this is a new game altogether. Because they did see... Well, it could be either one. I'm not entirely familiar with the Yakuza's franchise, so I can't really speak on that. But you know, either way, it's a different experience from like something else, I guess. Like I can't see this being like a remaster. But I don't know. I might just be, you know, really fucking ignorant. But anyways, yeah, I'll probably sit on a 6 out of 10 for this one. But you know, as far as partner showcases go, I wasn't really expecting anything, you know, balls to the wall, fucking, you know, Metroid Prime 4 scale, obviously. But for what it is, it honestly kind of surprised me. Like I did not think that I would actually take interest in any of these games, but there you go. We actually got a couple of ports, got a couple of remasters. So yeah. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. Thanks everybody who joined in. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid. I highly doubt it though. Let's see, who do we have here? All right. I guess I could probably, I wonder. Let's see, what's this guy doing? Anything interesting? I'm kind of hesitant to, okay, so it looks like this guy is playing, some Double Dragon game. I think he's doing retro achievements. Yeah. So yeah, this is a guy named, Wiseman Play. He, I think he just recently started streaming. I think he started streaming about a few months ago. And I saw him doing his, I first discovered him in his playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check this guy out. So, next stream, let's see, what's today? Okay, so yeah, next stream, I should be able to stream this week. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Either tomorrow or the day after. It might have to be the day after. But if I can do tomorrow, then I will. I will finally get started with fucking... I know. Yeah, I meant to do it today. Or tomorrow, I guess, considering it that I was, working today. But I kind of knew that this was going to be a short stream, so I figured I'd go ahead and get that over with. But I can finally get started with Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku 2. So, keep a lookout for that one. So, thanks everybody for joining. I'll let you know on Discord when that is. I'm the Negative Ion. See ya.